large-scale damage in a Russian border town after Ukraine launched a major surprise offensive. Hundreds of Ukrainian troops crossed into southwestern Russia's Kursk region, seizing a handful of villages, and storming at least 10 kilometers into Russian territory. The incursion, Ukraine's largest since the beginning of the war in February 2022. The unprecedented action prompting Russian President Vladimir Putin to address his government, calling it a major provocation.
В Курской области, как известно, киевский режим предпринял очередную масштабную провокацию, ведет неизбирательную стрельбу из разных видов оружия, в том числе ракетного, по гражданским зданиям, жилым домам, машинам скорой помощи.
Putin called an urgent meeting with his defense leadership. The Russian Defense Ministry says up to 300 Ukrainian troops and at least 30 armoured vehicles have crossed the border. They also confirmed shelling in the area has claimed the lives of 2 Russians and injured at least 24 more. The incursion forcing border authorities to implement a state of emergency and order the evacuation of several thousand people. Russia's military says they've stopped Ukraine forces and inflicted heavy casualties.
Действиями подразделений прикрытия государственной границы совместно с пограничниками и подразделениями усиления, ударами авиации, ракетных войск и огнем артиллерии.
But videos from Russian military bloggers circulating on social media suggest the situation is not under control, with fighting on the ground continuing for a second day. Ukrainian officials have so far remained silent about the scope of the operation. But some military experts believe the Ukrainians are trying to divert Russian forces away from the embattled Donetsk region, where Moscow has intensified attacks. The US says it's reaching out to Ukraine about its objectives, but reaffirms its support of the country.
We are going to continue to stay focused on making sure they have what they need to defend themselves against Russia's aggression.
The incursion comes as Ukrainian troops and resources are stretched thin on the front line of the war, which has been raging for more than 2 years. But now that Ukrainian forces have successfully pierced Russia's border, it's clear that Kyiv is far from finished fighting back. Dolphine, Chen and Rosie Grenenger for TaiwanPlus.